Hi everyone! Welcome back to our show, The Whole Story, where we can dig up brighter and lighter perspectives in life. We are your hosts. I'm Lian.
And I'm Mari. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, hit the notification bell.
You can follow also our socials to stay updated through our Facebook page, Instagram account, TikTok account, and YouTube channel. Just type The Whole Story.
And our topic for this episode is about regrets.
Here comes the regrets.
So, ikaw ba? Do you have any regrets?
Regrets? Oo naman. Hindi mawawala sa akin ang regrets. Ikaw ba?
Oo, meron. Hindi mo wala sa atin yung regrets.
Oo naman.
So, ano yung specific mong regrets?
Regrets? Marami. Oo, kasi throughout my life, naging merong maling decision. It's either it's either hindi mo ginawa or ginawa mo eh. So, isa sa mga specific regrets ko, yung hindi ako nag-take ng courage para mag-shift ng course sa IT kasi wala kasing IT sa sa SLSU. Hindi ako nag-take ng courage na mag-shift sa ibang school para mag-take ng IT na gusto ko talaga yung course. So, ayun. Sana. Ikaw ba?
Alam mo, same tayo. Kasi yun din yung regrets ko na hindi ko tinake yung course na gusto ko. Which is IT rin. Kasi nga parang that time, hindi pa naman uso yung mga terminologies about technology. And hindi pa rin natin alam yung mga pwedeng career or field in technology. So, may mga tao nagsasabi na kapag graduate ka ng IT, parang it's either magbabantay ka ng computer shop or hacker ka or mag-aayos ka ng ref. Kasi may mga ganun. Nangyayari yun. Kaya parang nakinig ako sa mga sinasabi ng kapitbahay.
Totoo.
Huwag ka mag-IT kasi walang dyan.
Totoo naman yun.
At pinupush nila ako is mag-edoc ako.
Kaya,
yun. Nag-edoc ako. Kasi nga, hanggat may bata, may teacher, hindi naman mawawala. Kaya siguro, feeling ko naging practical din ako sa part na yun. Kaya hindi ko tinake yung course na gusto ko.
So, it's your decision.
Oo. Pero, syempre, hanggang ngayon, nagsisiyan ko. Kasi, alam mo, naging in demand siya 6 years after ko graduate.
Diba? Ngayon, para kasi laki ng mga sahod nila.
Oo. Oo, hindi na yun mawawala. Mataas talaga yung sahod nila. At saka yung mga highest paid companies, nire-require talaga nila na merong IT sa company.
Uy, totoo yan. Kasi technology, na ngayon eh. Talagang yun yung kasama natin in our everyday lives.
Meron bang specific event na parang naging regretful ka?
Regretful? Bilang kabataan, madami. Alam mo yung pagkagising mo sa umaga, may hangover ka, sana hindi ka na lang nag-inom.
Kasama yun yung mga maliit na bagay na pinagsisihan.
Oo, kasama yun. But it's life. That's how you do life. That's how you experience life. You do things because you think that it is okay. You think that it will bring you to places, but eventually there will be results na hindi pala okay. And sometimes you blame yourself. Sana hindi ko na lang ginawa.
Dahil na-realize ko na it's a waste of time to be regretful dun sa nangyari na yun. Na ginusto ko rin naman in the first place. Kaya parang charge to experience na lang din.
It's charge to experience mga events na fitful, regretful. But sabi nga, hindi yan life. If there's no pain, there's no sorrow, there's no regret, it's not life.
Pero ito, what do you do kapag feeling mo regretful ka?
Feeling regretful? Mabigat yan. Yan yung time na kadalasan yung mabigat na feeling nararamdaman mo yung paggabi.
Oo.
Paggabi.
Talagang parang feeling mo pinagbagsakan ka ng
mundo. Kasi sa gabi, ikaw na lang mag-isa sa kwarto mo. And you are full of yourself. What happened today. It's just like yung brain mo bias sa negative experiences. Parang rewind, laging negative experiences. But, ang ginagawa ko, una, nag-breakdown, iiyak, I blame myself. Bakit ko ginawa or bakit hindi ko ginawa. Tapos, yun, overthink. Pero, after siguro, actually, matagal din ako mag-process eh. Mga 2-3 days, working days, joke. 2 to 3 days, I make it to the point na I should learn something from that event. Kasi, sabi ko nga lagi, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of experience, it's a waste of resource, energy. Kung nasaktan na nga ako, may mali na nga akong ginawa, tapos wala pa akong makukuhang maganda out of it. So, I make it to the point na I should learn from that experience. Kasi, ayoko nang mangyari ulit. Yung maling ginawa ko, maling desisyon. Ayoko nang
feeling ko yung pag-deal natin sa regrets, process din talaga.
Process
basta
talaga.
Dun sa sinabi mo. Yun yung process mo. And siguro yung mga nanonood sa atin, meron silang sariling process. Sariling process to process regrets.
Process regrets. So, ikaw, paano ka mag-process ng regret?
Same lang din eh. Parang, una, syempre, dadamdamin ko talaga. Parang sinasabotage ko yung sarili ko na kailangan mo tong ma-feel. Kasi parang, kailangan ko rin siyang ilabas. Kasi mahirap pag tumagal na. Kinimkim ko siya. Baka mas maramdaman ko siya ng mas mabigat sa mga susunod na taon.
Tsaka pati hindi ka makaka-move on.
Ay, hindi talaga. Na parang stuck ka na doon sa feeling na yun, na paulit-ulit mong mareremind sa sarili mo. Pinagsisihan ko to. Hindi ko to makakalimutan.
Dapat maapektuhan din yung mga decision making mo in the near future na parang dahil because of that baggage, hindi mo na ma-proseso ng maayos yung because of this decision, because of that thinking, you generalize things about that kind of
Saka na parang lahat ng situation na may encounter mo, same na yung feeling, same yung response. Hindi na siya nababago. Kasi nga meron kang dalang baggage.
So, yan.
So, ano ba talaga yung regret? Positive ba siya or negative force?
Negative force. Positive or negative force. Sa una, para sa akin, sa una, negative yan. Sobrang bigat sa pakiramdam. Nabanggit ko nga, I will blame myself. I will blame people around me. I will blame people involved. I will blame environment. Lahat. Para lang ma-project ko na yung kasi kadalasan, when you regret, you want to save yourself as well. In the sense of feeling na you will project that kind of you don't wanna sabotage yourself because you don't wanna blame yourself.
Saka gusto mo i-share yung burden na nararamdaman mo.
Pero at times, maring maka-hurt ka ng ibang tao eh. Yun. Pero yun nga, sabi ko nga kanina, I process this regret. Magiging positive siya. With this regret, it will identify yung mali mong ginawa. And then, you will know what to change and how you will change it. So, it's kind of a positive din force for you to change what is wrong with you. What is wrong with you? What went wrong?
Kasi matitrace mo saan ka nagkamali. Bakit ka naging regretful? And ano yung mga naging desisyon mo? Bakit mo siya pinagsisihan? Maybe because meron tayo na-skip na process.
Tama yan.
May na-skip tayong way.
Tama.
And siguro, hindi natin kailangang mamili between positive ba siya or negative. Siguro sa una.
It's a process talaga.
Negative siya. Pero kapag tinake natin siya as positive, na pwede natin siyang pagkunan ng motivation to do better, to have more inspiration from that experience, siguro baka pwede siyang maging positive force.
Yes.
Pero ano ba siya? Motivation ba siya? Or pwede ba siyang maka-discourage for you?
Nabanggit mo kanina, nag-uusap tayo before the shoot na you don't wanna stay on that feeling of being regretful. So, kung mag-stay talaga tayo sa being regret, yung stay of feeling na, kasi pag nag-regret ka, Maari kasing yun nga, you blame yourself, hanggang sa magkaroon ka ng self-pity, hanggang sa i-degrade mo yung sarili mo, or maybe you degrade other people, then it is a discouraging, it might be discouraging for you. Na maaring dahil doon magkaroon ka din ng bumaba yung self-esteem mo, o kaya hindi mo nagawin yung mga bagay na gusto mong gawin dahil feeling mo baka mali na naman yung gawin mo. Diba? So, it could be. But, it will be a positive kung you won't stay on that feeling, on being regretful, and you see on the positive side of it. And sabi mo nga, kanina din, before the shoot, you try to be grateful on the things happened because it will give you experience as well, the learnings.
Pero, syempre, mahirap din for other people na yung regrets, gawin nilang motivation. Kasi baka iba yung pinaghuhugutan nila.
Oo, tama.
That's why, hindi rin namin ini-invalidate yung feelings ng iba.
Tama.
It is because nanggaling na kami doon and we are sharing our experience on how we deal with regrets. And, honestly, mabigat talaga siya.
Mabigat?
Brutally honest, mabigat talaga. Pero hindi natin, or kahit sino naman sa atin, never gustong magstay sa ganun.
Feeling mo, parang sobrang, alam mo yun, yung pakiramdam na parang wala ka nang iharap na mukha.
Oo. Kasi sobrang dami na ng sobrang sisig ka na dun sa nangyari yun. Pero meron nga akong napanood na K-drama. Hindi ko ma-recall yung title, pero sabi doon, regrets are pointless. Kasi ano daw yung gagawin mo kapag nag-spill yung milk. Hindi mo na mababalik yung milk dun sa baso. Diba? Kaya ang gagawin mo, kailangan mong ayusin, punasan yung nabubong milk, and then kumuha ka na lang ulit ng bago.
Solution-oriented.
Oo, kasi hindi naman talaga instantly natin makifix yung nangyari.
Oo, tama na.
Pero we can deal with it.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way. Always. In a good way. And, nga pala, how you deal. Naalala ko lang, how you deal with regret. Sabi nga, yun nga, kasama yung crying, breakdown, overthinking, and then yung changing of perspective. Kasama din dun yung owning up your act.
Oo.
Kung ano yung ginawa mo. Because that's part of who you are. But, in the end, kung mali kasi yung ginawa mo, yeah, you own up to what you did for you to take responsibility. But, also, remind yourself that what you did and you yourself is separate. Kasi nga, yung, naalala ko lang yung phrase na, hate the sin but not the sinner. So, separate yun. It's not who you are because you can change yourself. You should take responsibility of what you did, but you can change yourself into being a better person.
It doesn't define our
worth
and our value. Dahil lang sa pagkakamali na yun, or sa pangyayari yun, hindi niya ma-define yung buong pagkatao na.
Naalala ko yung pinanood ko kanina, yung She's Out of League. Ang sabi niya doon, yung sabi doon, remind yourself that you're already at 10. Parang perfect ka na ba in who you are? Anyways.
Yun lang.
Kasi naalala ko. Anyways, so.
Ayun. Tapos, meron bang mga pagkakataon na hanggang ngayon, nag-isip ka pa rin sa isang bagay? Or parang ito pa ka move on?
Yes, of course. And it's kind of a secret. Pero, kasi yung nasa part ako na I can do things freely na. I let go of that mindset na I am this, I am that. And nandun ako sa part na I separated myself from that act. But still, naglilinger pa rin siya sa aking mind na bakit ko to ginawa. Kaya I felt guilt pa din. And dun sa mga bagay na ginawa ko. And with that, I'm still learning how to let go of that act. So, hoping that I can heal, because regrets are really a baggage that you should confront. Kasi may mga nangyari na you just wanna gusto mo na lang makalimutan sila. Pero hindi ganun makadaling kalimutan. Kasi you have that feeling. Process siya. So,
at siguro kailangan natin i-acknowledge.
Acknowledge.
Feel natin na regret.
Yes. You confront, you face it. It's a part of your shadow and your unconscious mind. So, you deal with it, and you should be objective on how you deal, and also be constructive on your mindset being.
Mahalaga talaga yung awareness.
Oo.
And pagiging mindful dun sa mga emotions na nakikita natin. And yun yung good thing sa generation ngayon, na na-acknowledge yung mga feelings na hindi nangyayari dati.
Oo. Ang ganda na ng ngayon ng generation natin, kasi yung mental health, yung awareness, na siya familiar na tayo sa awareness, sa mindfulness. Wag lang mindless.
Na-address na rin naman.
Na-address. At maganda, expressive ngayon ng mga tao.
Ako naman parang wala na akong pinagsisihan. Parang lahat na ngayon na-process ko na, and parang feeling ko, naging grateful na ako na nangyari yun.
Oh.
Kasi okay na ako ngayon.
Totoo
Parang
yan.
feeling ko complete na ako ngayon. Although, may mga pagkakataon na yung mga regrets na yun, hindi ko maiwasang ma-compare yung sarili ko sa iba. Pero, ina-embrace ko na lang yung lahat ng emotions na na-feel ko, and then, pinaprocess ko siya. At sinasabi ko lagi sa sarili ko na hindi ko gusto dun sa feelings. Kasi, for me, napaka-miserable.
Oo. Tulad na nabanggit ko kanina, isa sa mga naka-move on na ako yung yung course ko. Kasi nag-psych graduate ako. Hindi man ako kasi isa pang turn ko sa course ay mass comm. Pero ngayon, nakaharap na ako sa camera, nagsasalita. It's growing in this kind of a field, this kind of career. It's also a process. Meron din din ako mga regrets ng mga unang episodes natin na parang, bakit ko sinabi to? Pero it's a process, and you should learn from it, and you should know what happened. Ano yung ginawa mo exactly na mali, that you think you can be better than that. And try to be better. And pag-aralan, ayan.
Kasi every day is an opportunity to be better.
Yes, and you are too.
May nabasa nga ako sa book, yung title ng book is Diary ni Anne Frank. And sabi doon, regrets are more powerful than gratitude. Kasi mas marami daw nagbibigay ng bulaklak sa patay kesa sa buhay. So, I don't know how you will interpret that. Pero dati, nag-agree ako sa kanya. Kasi feeling ko ang dami kong regrets, ang dami kong bagay na hindi nasabi, hindi nagawa, ang dami kong opportunity na pinalampas. Pero habang tumatanda ako, nag-mature ako.
Yes, mature. Big word.
Feeling ko, nag-disagree na ako dun sa nabasa kong excerpt na yun. Kasi ngayon, parang feeling ko, I am grateful of the things that is happening. Kung positive man yan or negative, kung mag-regret man ako. At least, I know how to handle it.
Isa sa mga mindset ng pagiging grateful, you see seeing opportunity on every situation, yun nga, either negative or positive. Yung opportunity to grow, maybe to help, or maybe to change some part of your identity, or maybe personality or trait. So, and also, nabanggit mga being grateful, kambal din yun yung happiness. Yeah.
So, meron ba kayong regrets? Meron ba kayong mga bagay na nagsisihan or mga baggage na hindi nyo ma-share? Pwede nyong i-share eventually sa comment section, and we will try our best to communicate with you.
And also, you might get featured on our next episodes.
And who knows, maybe this episode will help you overcome those feelings.
Eventually, kind of a contribution to help you set better mindset like that. Thank you guys for watching and hope you guys had fun as well. And comment down below your thoughts about the episode and we'll check it out later. Share your stories as well.
Stay tuned for the next reading.
Bye!